ashes of love, the flame burn out. The love light that gleamed in your eyes has gone out to my surprise. We said goodbye, my heart bled. I can't believe our love is dead. Ashes of love, cold as ice. You made the debt and I paid the price. Our love is gone, there's no doubt. Ashes of love, the flame burn out. Well, I trusted, dear, how love would stand. Your every wish was my command. My heart tells me I must forget. I love you then, I love you yet. Ashes of love, cold as ice. You made the debt and I paid the price. Our love is gone, there's no doubt. Ashes of love, the flame burn out. Ashes of love, the flame burn out. Left New York this morning early, stacked with mail so hot and high, sailing through the water yonder, in that airmail smashed on the fly. Listen to the motors drumming, see a streaking through the sky, like a bird that's flying homewards. It's that airmail special on the fly. Over plains and high up mountains, over rivers deep and wide, like a mighty gallant warrior. It's that airmail special on the fly. Over clouds that are been stormy, over rugged peaks so high, carrying mail to California. It's that airmail special on the fly. Watch your circle for a landing, hear her motor's coffin sigh. Now she's coming down the runway. It's that airmail special on the fly. Like the weather, your heart changes with each season. Springtime, summer, fall, and winter too. Though I know I'll never understand the reason, I still wonder why each season changes you.
It was springtime when I found you like a flower, and our love grew warmer with the summer sun. In the fall, I soon could tell your love was changing. Broke my heart to see what the winter time had done.
Like the weather, your heart changes with each season. Springtime, summer, fall, and winter too. Though I know I'll never understand the reason, I still wonder why each season changes you. season. Springtime, summer, fall, and winter too. Though I know I'll never understand the reason, I still wonder why each season changes you. Changes with each season. Springtime, summer, fall, and winter too. Though I know I'll never understand the reason, I still wonder why each season changes you. Cold and clean, the unborn grass lies waiting for a bold return to green. The snowbird sings a song he always sings, and speaks to me in flowers that would bloom again in spring. When I was young, my heart was young and true, and a thing that it would tell me, that's the thing that I would do. But now it feels such emptiness within, and the thing that I want most in life is a thing that I can't win. So spread your tiny wings and fly away, and take the snow back with you where you came from all that day. The one I love forever is untrue, and if I could, you know that I would fly away with you. Say that you'll only break my heart again should I decide to stay. So little snowbird, take me when you go to that land of gentle breezes where the peaceful waters flow, and spread your tiny wings and fly away, and take the snow back with you where it came from all that day. Forever is untrue, and if I could, you know that I would fly away with you. And if I could, you know that I would fly away with you.
trees, and I'll be waiting when the springtime comes again. When the springtime comes on the mountains and the wild sheep are wandering all along, all the birds and bees they're humming makes me think the springtime won't be very long. When the springtime comes on the mountains and the wildflowers bloom in all the plain, I will watch for the leaves to return to the trees, and I'll be waiting when the springtime comes again. To your lane, for you promised me, little Annie, you'd be waiting when the springtime comes again. When the springtime comes on the mountains and the wildflowers bloom in all the plain, I will watch for the leaves to return to the trees, and I'll be waiting when the springtime comes again. To the trees, and I'll be waiting when the springtime comes again. From what I've been hearing, you really got it made. You've got a lot of on your lovers at parade. And if I can be your number one, then I don't know what I'll do. Gotta be plumb up to the top, I'm so in love with you. I'll get parade of love, and I'll never stop. I've got a long, long way to climb before I reach the top. But if I do get there soon, I'll really have it made. Then I'll know I'm number one on your lovers at parade. So nice and kind, another one to take a place would sure be hard to find. So put your arms around me and be my turtle dove, and then I'll know I'm number one on the hit parade of love. On the hit parade of love, and I'll never stop. I've got a long, long way to climb before I reach the top. But if I do get there soon, I'll really have it made. And then I'll know I'm number one on your lover's hit parade. We'll work together like all good lovers should. Well, we can make a go of it, everything will turn out good. Now we can have so much fun, we'll really have it made. And I know I'm number one on your lover's hit parade. On the hit parade of love, and I'll never stop. I've got a long, long way to climb before I reach the top. But if I do get there soon, I'll really have it made. And then I know I'm number one on your lover's hit parade. And then I know I'm number one on your lover's hit parade. from a lovely dream and looked about this lonely room of mine. suddenly I remembered what day it really was. You would wed another this morning at 9. Bitter tears I'm shedding all because of you. I'm like a lonely prisoner serving his time. Thinking of the days when love was true, and you wed another this morning at 9. You are gone, I realize that our love has been blind. Our love was one-sided, you never really cared, for you'll wed another this morning at 9. Bitter tears I'm shedding all because of you. I'm like a lonely prisoner serving his time. Thinking of the days when love was true, and you wed another this morning at 9. Here she comes, look at her roll. There she goes, eating that coal. Watch her fly, look at her sail. Let her by the five-ball mail. Let her go, look at her steam. Hear her blow, whistle and scream like a hound wagging its tail. Dallas bound the five-ball mail. Engineer, making up time, tracks are clear. Look at her climb, see that train, clear the rail. Let her go, the five-ball mail. Watch her swirl, look at her sway. Get that curve out of the way. Watch her fly, look at her sail. Let her by the five-ball mail. Oh, let her by the five-ball mail.
planted in spring, alone and neglected, transplanted in vain to a garden of sadness where loners often go in a shadow of undying pain. When I stop dreaming, that's when I'll stop crying for you.
Call you on the phone, but there's something I wanted to tell you, so I wrote in the words of this song. I didn't know God made honky-tonk angels. I might have known you'd never make a wife. You gave up the only one that ever loved you and went back to that one side of life. Love you've ever known. I didn't know God made honky-tonk angels. I might have known you'd never make a wife. You gave up the only one that ever loved you and went back to that one side of life.
I had an uncle named Matthew. He was his father's only boy, born just south of Colby, Kansas. He was his mother's pride and joy. Yes, and joy was all the thing that he was raised on. Love was just a way to live and die. Gold was just a windy Kansas wheat field. Blue was just a Kansas summer sky. All the stories that he told me back when I was just a lad, all the memories he gave me, all the good times that we had. Growing up a Kansas farm boy, life was mostly having fun, riding on his daddy's shoulders, behind a mule beneath the sun. Yes, and joy was all the thing that he was raised on. Love was just a way to live and die. Gold was just a windy Kansas wheat field. Blue was just a Kansas summer sky. Well, I guess there were some hard times, and they say some years were lean. They had a storm in 47. A twister came and stripped him clean. He lost the farm, he lost his family. He lost the wheat, he lost his home, but he found the family Bible, a faith as solid as a stone. Yes, and joy was all the thing that he was raised on. Love was just a way to live and die. Gold was just a windy Kansas wheat field. Blue was just a Kansas summer sky. So we came to live at our house, and he came to work the land. He came to ease my daddy's burden, and he came to be my friend. So I wrote this down for Matthew, and it's for him this song is sung. Riding on his daddy's shoulders, behind a mule beneath the sun. Yes, and joy was all the thing that he was raised on. Love was just a way to live and die. Gold was just a windy Kansas wheat field. Blue was just a Kansas summer sky. Yes, and joy was all the thing that he was raised on. Love was just a way to live and die. Gold was just a windy Kansas wheat field. Blue was just a Kansas summer sky.
I'd never live without the tender love we shared, but absence only showed my heart I never really cared. Now that it's all over, dear, now that we are through, one tear is all I'll cry for you. One tear won't make a heart break, one tear won't make a heartache. If the tear I shed today is all I'll have to pray, one tear is all I'll cry for you. My heart will bounce right back again and never think of you. And then when you come asking me to take you back again, one tear is all I'll cry for you. One tear won't make a heart break, one tear won't make a heartache. If the tear I've shed today is all I'll have to pray, one tear is all I'll cry for you. Today is all I'll have to pray, one tear is all I'll cry for you. Bill Johnson was a feller that believed in ghostly sights. He used to dream about 'em when he went to bed at night. And when he'd dream about 'em, you could nearly always tell, 'cause he'd just jump right out of bed, jump right out and yell, keep them cold ice fingers off of me. Keep them cold ice fingers off of me. I don't mind those naked bones, I can't stand those hollow groans, but keep them cold ice fingers off of me. Well, went to see the doctors, had a misery in his chest. The doctor looked at Bill and said, take off that coat and vest. He started tapping on his ribs, that gave Bill such a shock. But he just grabbed the doctor's hand and said, now looky here, doc, keep them cold ice fingers off of me. Keep them cold ice fingers off of me. You might cure my aches and nails with your powders and your pills, but keep them cold ice fingers off of me. One night when Bill was passing the graveyard on the hill, well, something dressed in white jumped out from me to grab a Bill. And Bill said, you might catch me, but I'll make you do your best. But before we start to travel, could I make one last request? Keep them cold ice fingers off of me. Keep them cold ice fingers off of me. You might run me out of breath and you might scare me half to death, but keep them cold ice fingers off of me. Yes, keep them cold ice fingers off of me.